What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Unfortunately, I don't really go into so many pro-black topics on this channel. I really save that for my Kingana channel, which I go into more depth about really how I feel about everything. I have little glimpses here and there, but I typically cover things as a whole going on in the celebrity world and things like that on my main channel. But unfortunately, for some of you guys, whenever I do go into a tailspin, a lot of you brothers reveal yourselves, and I will say it is disheartening. I will say that black men are still very far behind some of us, and there are a lot of black men out there that you just cannot work with. And I'm gonna prove it to you today. There are a lot of black men out there that are just lost. There is no way you can associate yourself with them in establishing a partner or friendship or anything with a black man that thinks like this. Yesterday, I talked about this post. Your boy Andrew Tate just took a crap on Juneteenth in the black community. Many of y'all hate pro-blacks but love Andrew Tate, someone who hates the existence of African Americans. Meanwhile, the pro-blacks fight for black people. Pro-blacks are not perfect, but at least they want just due for black people. These dudes, Fresh and Funky, Sneeko, the Booty Clapper, and Andrew Tate hate black people. Stop hating on pro-blacks. I don't know why you brothers have a problem with pro-blacks, because pro-blacks is how you got everything you have now. Civil rights, pro-blacks. Many of you guys who have interracial relationships, if it wasn't for pro-blacks fighting for your right to be able to do that, you wouldn't have that, okay? So pro-blacks gave black people everything. Now you people who benefit from that and have the audacity to talk against Juneteenth and other holidays in Black History Month who have done nothing for the race, how dare you even talk like that, bro? As a black man from our lineage, and you would even have that mindset. And before I get into more detail about this, if you don't like Juneteenth, fine. I myself, I'm not the biggest Juneteenth celebration person. I get it. You have people that act out at Juneteenth celebrations. You have people who do that all the time. One person just lost their life, I believe, in Texas. His wife got shot. Somebody came and shot up Juneteenth, right? That don't mean that it was a person that was there. It could have been just some random pookie. And just because things like that happen, it doesn't take away from what Juneteenth is all about. And what does it commemorate? Juneteenth commemorates, okay, June 19, 1865. Remember when Lincoln allegedly set the slaves free? Hold on. June 19th, 1865, in Galveston, Texas, where all enslaved people in the state were free according to federal law. Which means if it was not for Juneteenth, you would still be in slavery today or something like that. But no, a lot of black men take the ability to diss Juneteenth. I see these videos here, oh, Juneteenth ain't a real holiday. I don't hear y'all saying that on 4th of July. I don't hear you saying it Memorial Day or Labor Day. That's how sick some of y'all are. It's actually disgusting. Even if you don't agree with reparations, I've been the kind of person that's been a little hesitant on reparations. Not because I feel like we don't deserve it, but I always felt like we're not organized enough to try to get it as we should be. Things like, you know, what I'm talking about now. But you know what? I've never talked down on the brothers and sisters trying to get reparations for the community. Never. I've never hated on Yvette Carnell for trying to do that. I've never hated on Tariq Nasheed for trying to do that. However you guys may feel about how they're going about it is one thing, but anybody talking about reparations for the African-American community, you should shut your mouth. You shouldn't have anything negative to say about that. Knowing what happened to our group, you should shut up. But that's not what y'all do. Some of you brothers will do anything to show your behind to start hating on blacks. Now let me talk about Andrew Tate and what he did. He went on Twitter, and again, we have to blur this out. Juneteenth isn't a real holiday. It's ratchet N-word BS. We have to blur the N-word and the other curse word out, the ER at the end. Now, Andrew Tate has a half-black father who was a chess world champion. This is a guy that talks like this. Now, let me talk about the comments that you guys gave to me. This one is my favorite one in particular. Oh shit, ODJ, how about you stop hating on black Americans that didn't want to move to Africa? How about you build something that actually steals the convo instead of being the male, the shade room? Yes, some of this is funny, but what's the goal at the end of the day? What are you building? Now, let me talk about this person. First of all, I've never made any content hating on black Americans that don't want to move to Africa. That content doesn't even exist. But this person, XYZRT1246, he puts the ownership on me. This is another sellout. I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, if it's about supporting black people, I have a great track record of supporting black content creators, of supporting nonprofits, in Philadelphia, spending my money with a lot of folks in the black community. Ask anyone. This is what I do. Africa, Black America, I'm known for that. I'm known for helping people get ahead. I'm known for helping other black men get money. So this person wants to make me defend myself when I'm not the person even on trial. Andrew Tate is. But this is a sellout because he is okay with what Andrew Tate is saying. So despite the fact what Andrew Tate is saying, you have a person like this, a very immature person, should I say. Let's make it about O'Shea Duke Jackson, who's helped so many black men come up and black women. Because what are you building? What does that have to do with the conversation? And again, if I start calling this dude stupid, oh, Shay, you see, you bully everybody who don't agree with you. If you call this dude broke, and yeah, I'm gonna say anybody who thinks like this is definitely poor. This is why black men don't have anything. Not because you're poor, but because you can't work with your people. You see no value in your community at all. So that's why you don't have nothing. A lot of black men, I can guarantee you, a lot of them financially are broke. And I'm gonna tell you why. Look at how they think. No successful group of men that loves his community talks like this, that would work with his community. Most people that get their wealth get it from their community. Indians, Ethiopians, they work with their people. If you want to know why black men don't have anything, because you have guys like this that you can't work with that are slowing the progress of black male development. Why would a person even respond like that? You have a low intelligence, actually, okay? Like you can see like this person is somebody's father, somebody's husband. You think that somebody like this is gonna go to another community and take care of his wife? And he thinks rationally like this? You're gonna be good for somebody in Dominican Republic or Colombia or a white woman? You're a joke. You're absolutely a joke. If any man that thinks like this is gonna be valuable to somebody else's community, you're a damn lie. It doesn't even work like that. That person's a joke. That person can't even be respected talking about his own people like this, okay? Look at this other guy, Jason Moody. I'm so sick of pro-blacks. You want to help the community keep your foot on the tough love. What does that have to do with what Andrew Tate said and disrespected the community? You're sick of pro-blacks? Why? What did the pro-blacks do besides give you everything you enjoy now as a black man? You're sick of the people that took you out of slavery. You're sick of the people that marched for civil rights. Are you sick of the people, historically, that same crew that had that mindset that you should be free, that you should have something as a man, that established our HBCUs, our churches and things like that? Are you sick of that? Like another guy, you can never work within the community, okay? Look at this. I still don't F with modern pro-blacks. Completely ignoring what this guy did, taking a crap on Juneteenth in the black community. Another guy you can never work with. There are many black men that expose themselves like this. You can never work with him in any kind of setting. He will never have anything. He will sell you out in a minute. He's jealous, he's a hater. Anybody that talks like this, and he's also unintelligent. He's not a smart person. And he's a very immature man. Look at this. Kevin, bruh, it's a super fake holiday. If you offended, it's a you issue. This is Kevin Nash. So if it's a fake holiday, and it has been granted a national holiday, according by the federal government, or to the federal government, then what is a real holiday then? Is the 4th of July a fake holiday? Memorial Day holiday? Labor Day? This is an African-American bruh talking to me like this. I can even tell by the way he's talking. This is a black person. So the other days in which the white people said it's a day for the country, he don't have no problem in celebrating this. But when it's this, he has an issue. Again, another black man that exposes himself. So again, I would always tell you, any black person that has something to say negatively about something that spotlights our achievements in America is somebody you cannot take seriously. These are the same dudes that be talking about, oh, the black women only want pookies and rares. They only want, no, they probably just don't want punks. They don't want losers that talk like that. I'm sorry, a person that talks like that about his own community is a loser. So what are you worth to someone else? Let me tell you this, man. I'm here in Africa right now. And when you see other groups of men and they have problems with their own communities, an Indian person can never talk like that. A Lebanese man can never talk like that. He'd never come on the internet and say anything like that. Our history is a joke. But you have a black man that talks like that and feels like he's gonna go somewhere to the community and actually build something. That's why these guys always come back with nothing. Ski Mask 5911. O'Shea, why did you abandon the US like a coward only to make content covering the US? What does this have to do with the content? first of all. And let me just tell you this, Mr. Ski Mask 5911. Overseas, I pay more taxes in a year than you've ever paid in your life. I can guarantee you that. That's number one. Number two, I pay federal loans. Number three, I spend a lot of money in the US economy, but that's not even on trial. Me coming to another place to do something, and you guys couldn't even make it a day in Africa, let alone 6 years in what I've done. You wouldn't make it, you wouldn't even survive a month, okay? You couldn't survive a month here. But this is a silly comment. Why did you abandon US like a coward? If I was in the United States, I'd make more money. What are you talking about? I would be even bigger in the States. These are ad hominem argument to defer from what I'm talking about, because the person that we're talking to right now is a sellout. That's why. The person's a joke. This person is an unsuccessful buffoon. If you want to call names, I'll call them back. Then when you call names back at people like this, they have an attitude with you. Oh, you see, you always disrespecting your subscribers. What kind of person like this is to be serious? Making the content about me? Look at this right here. Hate to say this, oh shit, I need proof. I don't even care for the guy, but you've been capping here and there. This is a dude that's always saying something negative on my channel, right? Always. I don't know what's wrong with him and his little beanie, but again, capping where? Can't state what I'm capping about. Always has some kind of issue to say about something. I don't know, maybe he woke up on the wrong side of the bed and fell down. I have no idea what's wrong with this guy. But again, all of these black men here that I talk about are black men you should avoid. Any black man that talks like this, you'll never have them as friends. They're never gonna be loyal to you. They're not loyal to themselves. They hate themselves. They're no good. Forget about these guys being good for black women. Leave black women aside. A lot of the problems that black men have don't even really involve black women. It's guys who think like this. Guys who think like this are the real cowards in the black community. These are the guys that can't do anything, can't get anything accomplished. And then you guys want to know who are the brothers hating on you? It's these dudes. You think a guy who talks like this, when you become successful as a black man, he gonna be rooting for you? No, these are the only guys that root for you if you're talking down on black people. That's the only kind. Notice that some people can only get friends with blacks if it's terror or hating on other blacks. Let you guys start doing very well and these dudes be around you. They're gonna be hating on you too. They're gonna destroy you too. So you better look at it while you can. These are dudes you have to get away from, which is one of the reasons why I never work with guys like this. Never. I don't even give them access to me at all. They're losers. I don't work with losers, okay? The only other guy I would say on this list that really wasn't a loser like that was a guy who said, you know, I'll be capping here and there. That guy just has a personal problem. I don't know what's going on with him. But the rest of these dudes, can't deal with them. Terrible. Thank you for subscribing. Terrible. Jokes, right? So in the black community, if you ever want to deal with these dudes, watch they be the ones hating on you to your wife, to your girlfriend. Why are you dealing with him? Those are suckers. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Producer for all you just heard the bell. We're out.